What's up everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about how to start Airsoft. Starting Airsoft can be a little bit complicated at times because there's a lot of things to keep in mind, but hopefully I can simplify things and get you on the field as soon as possible. In this video we're going to be talking about the bare essentials that you need to start playing. So sit back, take some notes, and hopefully I can get you on the field as soon as possible. So let's say you're starting Airsoft completely from scratch. You're going to need a weapon to play with on the battlefield, and of course I recommend the G&G combat machine. It's an M4 platform, so there's tons of parts, replacement parts, repair parts for it. It takes M4 magazines, and it's a great starter gun for any beginning Airsofter. As you can see, this is what mine looks like, and there's tons of potential for the M4 platform. This is going to run you around $150. It comes with a high capacity magazine and a cleaning / unjamming rod to clean and unjam your inner barrel. So the gun does not come with a charger or a battery, so you're going to have to buy those separately. Here I have a Vulcan Smart Charger, and for a battery I am running an 11.1 LiPo for my combat machine, but I don't necessarily recommend LiPos for beginners because they tend to have a little bit more maintenance. For a beginner I recommend a 9.6 volt nickel metal hydride battery, nunchuck style, so it can fit in your crane stock, and it should work perfectly fine with this smart charger. Next, you're gonna need your BBs, and high quality BBs are strongly recommended. Here I have Elite Force 0.25 bio BBs, and I have 0.20 gram non-bio BBs. And the reason why I have bio BBs is for outdoor use. As you can see, the 0.25 bio for outdoor, and for indoor I have the non-bio 0.20s. Now, high quality BBs do matter, so I do recommend Elite Force. There's tons of brands out there, but Elite Force is cheap, it's high quality, and it gets the job done. You get 5,000 for around $14 to $15 a bottle. Obviously, your combat machine won't look like this out of the box, but as you can see, this is definitely something you can do to yours later on. Now let's talk about the second most important piece of gear to an Airsofter, and that is their eye protection. When it comes to eye protection, you definitely don't want to go cheap. Reason being is because cheap eye pro tends to fog up relatively quickly, and once it fogs, you really are not going to be able to see anything. Also, I recommend a full paintball mask. As you can see, this covers my entire face. It covers my ears as well, because you don't want to get shot in your face or your ears, because that definitely hurts a lot. As you can see, my forehead is a little bit exposed, but that can be fixed with a hat or a beanie. So like I said before, you don't want to go cheap. I think $50 is the minimum you want to go on eye protection. Something with a thermal lens or a dual pane lens will be great. You want to avoid fog, like you want to avoid catching the coronavirus in Airsoft, because trust me, it's not fun. If you're really tight on money, there is one more recommendation I can make for eye protection, and that's this mask right here. This is the mask that I tend to lend friends when they come play Airsoft with me. This is actually the mask I first started out using as well. The fogging is really not that bad, and friends don't seem to be complaining about it either. I've played on some really hot days, indoors and outdoors, and this mask tends to perform relatively well. For attire, it's really simple. Just a hoodie and a pair of sweatpants. That's really all you need to start playing the game. At the end of the day guys, what I recommended to you is really all you need to start playing the game. A decent gun and decent eye pro can get you pretty far in the game of Airsoft. I take my friends all the time with the bare necessities, and they have a blast. You don't need to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on gear, loadouts, guns, attachments, or any of that stuff. My friends seem to always have a great time with the bare minimum. Airsoft should always be about playing the game, not about the gear that you have. So with everything I just recommended, it should run you around $280 to $250 to start. Now that may seem like a steep price tag, but if you really think about it, it's not, because these things that I recommended I know work, and I know that will last you for quite a while. Cheaping out in Airsoft will result in just having unreliable guns, fogging up eye protection, and just overall not a very fun experience. So take my word for it, and links will be in the description for all the stuff you saw in this video. Hopefully I helped you out, and I'll see you in the next video.